Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first ever Sports Corner. I'd like to sit here and let you people know my very first guest. Right here, right beside me, Mr. Jeff Black. Thank you, Mr. Black, for coming on down. We know you're not doing too much with your time nowadays, that you're not wrestling and all. But once again, thank you for being the very first guest. And we're going to get right to the chase here. First off, what do you want to say?
You know, Sport, being out of wrestling now, I've had a lot of free time on my hands. You know, it was my livelihood, and I never thought I'd ever see myself doing anything else. So I think right now, what I've been doing is just, just move back home, be with my family, trying to sort some things out, and I just want to say thank you to all the fans that came out and supported me. And, I wish I could be back in that ring, but it doesn't look like it.
No, it does not look like it. But that gets to some other points here. I've got a list, and you fans have actually sent me these. So I figured we might as well ask them. You people don't want me doing the news, so I'll do other things that are controversial. They want to know, how's Jackie?
How's Jackie?
That's right.
That's a touchy subject. I have not talked with Jackie or seen Jackie since she was hospitalized, and I think that's all I'm going to say about that, Sport.
Okay, well, there you go, fans. That's what his answer is. I think there's problems. Anyway, well, we know you're not together, right?
That's right.
Okay, so there are problems. Major problems. Sorry, Jeff. We'll go back into, what are your feelings toward Eddie Osborne, the man that ended your career?
You know, Eddie Osborne and I have got quite the history together. It all started back in actually PWX. I believe it was in my first ever match for PWX back in October of 2004. It was you and me, Sport, one-on-one. We had a match, and Jackie was actually the special guest referee, and I beat you, Sport.
That's because she fast counted me.
No, she didn't. And then,
okay, wait just a second. Wait. I have the power of doing this. We're going to check out that clip, and we're going to see who fast counted who. You're going to check this out. Go ahead, roll that clip right here. Okay, so I didn't get fast counted?
I guess you got fast counted.
Okay.
But the fact of the matter is, Sport, is I still won the match, but then after the match, Eddie Osborne decided to come down with the big satellite dishes on the side of the head, and he ruined my first ever victory in professional wrestling. There's fans there that wanted to celebrate with me. They knew the importance of that match for me. I beat one of the best in Ontario. I will give you that, Jessy Jones. I beat you, and the celebration's just not meant to be.
Well, with that being said, what is your future ambitions without wrestling?
You know, I haven't figured that out yet, Sport. Like I said, I thought wrestling was going to be my livelihood. It was my life. It consumed every moment of my life. So right now I'm just sitting at home with my family, and I'm trying to work things out with my family right now.
Okay, so family is going good, going well. You know, Christmas coming up. Everyone wants to have a good family.
You know, Christmases and Thanksgivings and Easters and any holiday, it's a very touchy subject in my house. But right now I think things are going great, and for the first time in the last 2 years, I'm actually pretty happy with family.
That's good. Speaking of Goderich, that's where you're living right now, right?
Yes.
So, according to rumors, anyway, PWA is not going back to Goderich now that you're out of wrestling.
I think those rumors are a complete farce. The PWA owes it to the fans, and the fans want them back. Like I always said, the fans did not just come out for me and watch me wrestle. I was just part of the package. They appreciate everybody's efforts, and they cheer what they like and they boo what they don't like. Those fans, in my heart's over here. There's something special, and those fans can't be beat, whether there's 160 of them in a building or 75 of them in a building. It's
true, they actually have. Goderich, I have to give it to them, are a good audience. Even though they're a bunch of kids and we become a babysitting service and, 12-year-olds that swear and this and that isn't something children should do. And we're telling you this, fans, if you're 4 years old, don't get your ears pierced. But anyway, Jeff, we've got 2 more questions here. One of them is, you have been a referee in wrestling before you started wrestling, actually, it says here. So, would you consider, for the PWA, becoming a referee?
That, Jesse,
Do the buck 10. Come on, you got to do the buck 10.
Once I put those boots on, Jesse, the zebra stripes are never going back on. I love wrestling, and if I can't have wrestling, I am not going to be a referee.
Well, then that leads us up to the final question of the day. With the PWA having you not being able to wrestle, technically your career in wrestling now for the PWA and wrestling that you have stated is over. So, will you stick around with the PWA and help them out?
PWA, cat out of the bag. I'm one of the creators of the PWA. It's not a big surprise that you run Goddard's. Goddard's my hometown. But like I said, it's over. That was my last match. I'm a man of my word. And as far as having an influence on behind the scenes PWA, helping out with the PWA, no, I'm just going to be like any other fan out there. I want to buy my ticket. I want to come out and support the thing that I created and that I still hold dear in my heart. So I'm just going to be a fan. Okay, so you're going to be a paying participant?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, well, I'm going to do one thing that everyone loves to do, is that's a little name association here. So we'll start off with your good friend, Joe Hallam.
Joe Hallam, we've been friends ever since I pulled over on the side of the truck, almost hit him, and yelled Stone Cold, Stone Cold, Stone Cold in my JR invitation, and we've been friends ever since, and we'll be friends till one of us passes on.
Eddie Osborne.
Eddie Osborne, he can dish it out, he can take it and keep coming back, and in an odd way, I'm kind of glad he was the opponent of my last match.
Sean Spears.
Sean Spears, one hell of a talent. Next PWA champion.
So you think. Reggie Marley.
Reggie Marley, God, what a guy. I fought him on a couple of occasions. He's a veteran, man. He knows what he's doing in the ring. That's why I couldn't get the job done, among other things that happened in the matches.
I don't know why you blame me or look at me for that type of stuff. But, Jessy Jones.
Jessy Jones, no comment.
Well, come on, you have to have a comment. You hate the lady. Well, you can't necessarily, okay, I can't necessarily say you hate the lady, but come on.
Jackie and I, honestly, we went up for a couple of years and we're not anymore. Kind of sucks, but what more can I say?
Andrew Davis.
Andrew Davis, quite possibly the nicest guy I ever met in professional wrestling. I wish I could be there to win PWA Tag Gold with him.
Well, you won't be. But anyway, sorry, I don't mean to be mean, Jeff.
No, you don't.
I don't mean to be mean. I'm just drawn that way. All right?
It's in your nature.
Yes, it is, absolutely. I was created to be this bad. So, speaking of that, Paul Wright.
Paul Wright. Too tall Paul Wright. Big red giant. Oh, God. Paul. That's all I can say. It's Paul.
Paul. Buck 10.
Buck 10. Oh, man. Something about when he shimmies out of that pure violence title that he held. It was quite arousing.
Oh, goodness. I don't think I need to hear that. Geza Coleman Jr.
Legitimately tough. Geza Bomb is one of the most innovative finishing maneuvers I've ever seen. I faced him once way back, and I'd like to face him again, but that's not going to be happening.
And last but not least, the most important man in sports entertainment and wrestling today, the sport, Jessy Jones.
You know, one word can't sum up the sport. You got a few. You got conniving, you got selfish, you got jealous, you have ugly, but the sport does get the job done at the end of the night. That's why he's unfortunately the internet champion for the PWA.
That is correct, but you speak about me being selfish. If it wasn't for me, Jeff Black, face facts right now. If it was not for me, these fans watching this online would not be seeing you. You were done. I asked you to come in and be my guest. So I'm not selfish. I'm giving the fans what they want. Do you think I really want you to be sitting here with me?
No, probably not, Sport, and I don't really want to be sitting here with you.
Well, good. So what we'll do is we're going to end this right now. We're all finished, up and over. Jeff Black, your career sucks.
Sport, I think you're an ignorant, arrogant bastard.
Well, you're allowed to think what you want. Everyone's allowed their own opinion. That's why I have the show.
You know what? I think if I could ever have one more match, it'd be against you, just so I could kick your ass. And slap that grin off your face, too, man. This
Please.
sucks. I'm out of here.
PWA wanted to have... hopefully security grab... Hey, put down those plates of food, you bum. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever Sports Center. I'm dropping stuff, we're throwing stuff. I'm gonna eat a candy cane. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you do, you're better than Jeff Black.